Today feel I feel really tired because I woke up at 4 and I couldn't fall back asleep. How do people just talk to a camera? I don't get it. It's weird. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to read. Right now I'm reading This Is How You Lose the Time War. It's alright. I don't really like sci-fi, but I heard it's like a good short book. So I'm reading it. I think tomorrow I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go on a long walk because it's supposed to be like 63 degrees out and sunny all day. So yeah, and this is my last week living in Toronto until I don't know when. I don't know if I'll ever move back here. I'm just finishing up the spring or like the winter semester of college, and then I'm moving home for the summer. I'm not from Toronto. I live a couple hours away. So this is like my second last week in this little apartment that I have. So I want to enjoy really walking around the city, exploring a little, and taking advantage of the library because my library back home doesn't have a lot of selection. So I'm gonna walk to a library that has a book that I want. I'm gonna pick it up and maybe find a park or something to read at. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm also feeling kind of weird, so I don't know, we'll see. I took some photos on my camera the other day while I was watching the eclipse. There was a solar eclipse, and in Toronto it wasn't full, it was like 99%. It sucked. I kind of knew when I woke up. I checked the weather and it said it was gonna be cloudy all day, and I was like, you can't see a solar eclipse through clouds, can you? I looked it up, people said you could. I was like, I'm not trusting that, but I went down to Queen's Quay anyway to watch it. I couldn't see a thing. It got like somewhat dark for a couple of seconds and then nothing. And then the CN Tower lit up for like 3 seconds and then everything just went back to normal, and it was cold, and I got a couple photos of like the water and stuff, but I didn't get any photos of like the eclipse. And I felt bad because my mom literally bought me these solar eclipse glasses and I didn't even use them because I couldn't even find where the sun was. It wasn't like I could see where the sun was, but it was like I could just see like a shadow. No, I was looking all over the sky and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, where is the sun? I can't figure it out. It was so overcast. Not a good eclipse, but I heard that for some people it was really, really good, so I'm happy for them. So I'm gonna look through some photos and then read, and then maybe I'll feel tired. So I was reading This Is How You Lose the Time War, and I just realized it's not for me. I don't think. I really am not a sci-fi person. I'm not really understanding what's going on. And even though it's a short book, I was only like a third done, and I just don't want to waste my time on it if I'm not going to enjoy it. So I put it down, and I picked up this other short book that I got from the library, What Moves the Dead. I feel like everything is like mirrored, so I'm sorry. I read like 2 pages, and I just don't feel like reading. It's so weird because like I'm such a big reader. I love reading, but I can't read all the time. There's just sometimes when I sit down to read it, I'm like, not today. Now, if I'm reading a really good book, anytime is a good time, but right now I just can't really focus, and I just keep thinking about the series that I'm reading. I'm reading the Unwind series by Neil Shusterman, and I read the first 3 books, and I think there's one more left in the series, and I was gonna wait like a couple months to read it, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to read it so bad, so that's the book that I'm gonna get at the library tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna wait until then, because I know that like if I try to read this, I'm just gonna be thinking about the other one the whole time, and no one really likes that. I do plan on reading Keeping 13 this week. I read Binding 13 last week. Oh my god. The mess, the horror that is that book. I don't know. It's like a 2-star in like the writing and the characters, but like 4 stars in entertainment because I couldn't put the book down. Like, I could, it wasn't like amazing, but like I kept wanting to read because the book made me so angry. Like, I hate the book, but like I don't hate it where it's like, this is so boring, I can't get through it. I don't know what that means. So I want to read Keeping 13 because where Binding 13 left off is kind of like a cliffhanger, and I really want to see what happens next so that I can complain about it to myself. I hate school. I hate college. It's the worst. I don't know why people think that it's like a fun experience. It's not. I hate it so much. I hate the school that I go to. I hate being like told what to do by the teachers, which like, duh, that's what you do at school, but like it just really like, I just really hate it. But also like I'm in a business program, which I think is right for me. Like, I can't think of like a program that I would rather be in. I just wish I wasn't in school. I just wish that I could move to Fiji or something and retire and just chill. Look at my little Taylor Swift bookmark. I am just making fun of myself inside my head the whole time I'm like talking. In my head I'm like, you're an idiot, why are you talking to a camera like this? It's weird. But as I said in the very first video I posted, I kind of want to make it my mission to just make little videos that I can like look back on later in life, and in like 20-30 years I can look back and I can be like, look at these silly little videos that I used to make. Look at this like little mundane life that I used to live. I'm excited for that. I ended up getting really lazy and taking the streetcar to the library because I realized it was a literal 50-minute walk. I didn't realize it was that far. So I did that. I bought my book. And I'm gonna go to the Eat Center. I have no idea what the point of this video is, but I am putting it out there anyway. This is the book I picked up today. I recommend it. I recommend this whole series. If you like dystopian, but not like too dystopian where it's like you have to understand the whole world, this one is just, I'd recommend. Again, I don't know what the purpose of this was, but isn't that just the most interesting thing about life?